Good morning, social fitnessers. Kim Evans here from the Spring Lake Fitness and Aquatic Center. Today we're going to use a little bit of equipment. I know some of you have a set of suspension trainers, probably the TRX. And so let's do a workout on our TRX. I have mine hung on the door. Door is shut. It should stay there pretty well. So we're going to get warmed up. Here we go. So you're going to start with your feet nice and wide. Straps are taut. You're just going to drop it down into a squat. Bring it back up. Down and up. Very individual. Should be looking at your ankle point. I'm trying to look at the camera, but normally I would be looking at the ankle point or the people across from me. Very nice. A little more. Here we go. All right, taking a little rest. So you can get warmed up before you start on your TRX, or you can use these first 3 or 4 exercises as you warm up. We're just going to take the lower body out and do a low row. So I'm going to be, again, looking at my ankle point, tuck my handles right next to my sides, walk my feet in just a little bit. And I'm just going to lean back and pull up. So I'm trying hard to keep my shoulders down. Shoulder blades in, tucked in my back pockets. Hands come right to the sides. I'm inhaling as I lean back. Exhaling as I come up in exertion. Oh, that feels good. Trying to broaden the chest. Widen the shoulders. Last one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Moving the shoulders side to side. So we're going to step side to side. I'm going to show you what the move looks like with the legs before I turn and face the door. So we're going to go like this and then like this. Here, side to side. Can you see my toes? They are facing you right now. When I have my handles in my hand, I will be facing the door. Trying to keep my shoulder inside of this knee, just like that. So I have to come on an angle so I don't crash into the wall here. So I'm just going to step side to side. Just like that. So now my straps are for balance. I can hang on with just one hand, or as you saw me before, I could do this exercise with nothing in my hand. Couple more. One more. Nice. Now I'm going to do a variation on that. I'm just going to bring my feet nice and wide. And I'm just going to sit down into that stretch, come back up, go the other way. Feet are not moving. I'm just shifting my weight side to side, stretching out this long straight leg, the inner thigh. Feels very good. Yeah. And back in. All right. How's everybody feeling? Getting a little looser? If your shoulders feel tight, we'll do a hip hinge. So I'm going to back away from my handles, stretch forward. Drop your head right between your 2 arms, and just sink into this stretch. So I can feel this all the way from my feet all the way through my shoulders. Feels so good. And up. So I'm trying to alternate lower body moves and upper body moves. So we're going to do an extension. So extension just as a pull away with the arms, just lifting them. Try it in a Y, or a T. So we'll start with the Y. So I'm going to find my end point right here. So I'm going to step in just a little bit, and then we'll lean back, straight arms, and drive my hands away. So back, up, back, up. Can you see my elbows bending? No, that's because they are not. Nice straight arms. I'm actually pulling my hands away. I'm really using my shoulder blades. Again, shoulders are away, or ears and shoulders are not friends, so shoulders are down instead of up by the ears. You can tell when your hands, keep going, don't stop. You can tell when your shoulders start to creep up by your ears because you'll get real tight right here. Just gotta relax, drop those shoulder blades down. All right, we're gonna do 4 more. I'm gonna take it to a T. So I'm trying to pull my arms out to the sides. And 1 more. Super duper. So remember, if you want to make more of a challenge for yourself, you need to do a couple of different things you could try. You could change your vector, so you could change your angle, make it deeper. You can work on a balance challenge by picking your toes up. So in this fly move, if I want to make it harder, I start with my hands here, bring them down. I walk my feet forward so that when I straighten my arms, I'm at a much deeper angle, and I'm going to pull up, just like that. So I also have my toes up at the same time, so I am in a plank position and coming up. If it's too hard to do it that way, you want to back your feet up so you're not leaning back as far. And then coming back, and I'm also keeping my toes on the ground. Just like that. So you want to find that place where you are challenged, but you can still do the exercise properly. We all think that we're super strong, and so you might want to try it like this, but if you have to bend your elbows, you're not doing the exercise properly. So you want to make sure that you're in a spot where you can keep your hips up, right there, and then just pull it up. That one was a little hard. For me, that was a lot of body weight to lift up, but so if you can't do it without bending your elbows, then back it up a little bit or put your toes down on the ground. Very nice. Okay, we're going to move to the next move, which is a step back into a lunge. Just like that. So I'm taking a giant step back, dropping that knee down and coming back up. Feet are together. Good job. Keep going. Keep alternating back. I'm going to move my camera just a little bit. There, see if I can get more of my feet in there. Step back, bring it up, back, up, and up. Lovely. So that can be your warm-up, or that's part of the workout. Now we're going to turn around and face away from our anchor point. I am going to check the length of my straps. And my handle is slightly above my knee, so I'm going to lengthen my straps just a little bit. It's also partially so I can get myself away from the wall. So I'm facing away from my anchor point, hands on the handles. Straps start on my shoulders, but they're going to stay off my shoulders right now. So I'm going to back my feet up, and I am in a angled plank, and we're going to do a push-up or a chest press. So I'm just going to keep my hands here, drop my chest between my hands, drive away. Just like that. You got it. Keep going. We're going to do a bunch of these. So if that's too hard, stand up taller. Keep your toes down. And as always, take your butt with you. So it's not like this. Belly button and rear end go with you. So you can start there. If you want to make it harder, back up. Come up on your toes. As soon as you're on your toes, you're in that plank position. You're also balancing. So that core is starting to work super hard. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Step back and relax. Shake out your shoulders a little bit. All right, we are going to do a front lunge. And I'm going to have to come quite close to the wall. So I have a lot of slack in my straps so that I can step forward into a lunge and then come back. And stand up nice and tall and come back just a little bit. So I'm just stepping forward and then coming back. So it's a very long step forward and then come back. So because I'm on a carpeted floor, I feel comfortable dropping my knee to the ground. I don't normally feel good about that at the gym because it's a hard surface underneath and I don't want to bang my knee on the ground. But you can change your arms. You can take them out to the sides. You can lift them up overhead. You can do one up, one down. You can stop and stretch a little bit and then push up. So using a TRX strap while working on front lunges is a great way to work on them because the straps help to hold you up if you might have a little bit of a difficulty with your balance. So straps are cool. All right, we're going to do a core move now. And I'm going to put the straps back in my hands. I'm going to start about right here. I have my feet pretty close together, dropping my hips forward so I'm in my plank. And I'm just going to do what's called a roll out. And back down. So I could start lower and then raise up and then come back down. I like to come up here. Helps me get that great stretch in my shoulders. I'm a swimmer, so I really like to be able to lengthen my arms and then pull back down. If this is a tough move for you, you could try it in a stagger stance, just like this. And as you lift your arms up, your weight comes forward on that front leg. Ooh, I like this. And then back. So as I'm doing this, I have my weight on my back foot right now. But as my arms lift, here comes my weight to the front leg. Come back down. Now I feel like I need to switch to the other leg and do it. That was a really good calf stretch as well. One more. So just by staggering my stance, I can put weight front back, so it's not side by side, and so I can go a little further, and then come back down. Very good. Taking a little rest. Woo. So we're going to work on a fly, or an extension, which is this way. Okay, this one's a little tough. So I have my hands right here, and I'm just going to move them away from each other, drop my chest in and out, in and out. Let's do one more of those. And now we're going to get fancy, and we're going to do a fly, and then we're going to go to a roll out. So 2 big chest and shoulder moves, really working on shoulder stabilization. And as a swimmer, this is another move or combo of moves that really Works my swimming muscles. Woo! Last one, and down. Good job. Take a little rest. All right. We're going to work on my favorite facing away move, which is called the front squat. Very specific to get into position for this. So I'm going to come underneath, and before we had our straps over our shoulders, but this time I'm going to put them under my shoulders. So my hand position changes. It comes to the outside of the handle. See my hand? See my hand? All right, right here, and I'm going to keep walking forward until this is as absolute far as I can go. This is where I want to keep my chest. I'm going to back my feet up, so I'm on an angle. The angle is very important. If I stand up straight and try and do this squat, I will lose my balance and go backwards. Don't want that to happen, so you want to walk out until you can't go any farther. Your handles are resting right against your chest, right in your armpits. This is why I also have a short sleeve shirt on, because it's kind of rubbed right here, so I want to have the protection of my sleeves right there. So here I am. I'm going to back my feet up, and then I'm going to come up on my toes. It's almost like I'm going to jump. So I'm going to back it down and back up. I'm always keeping my chest and shoulders and handles in front of my hips and feet. So I can do this move. This is a great squat. Keep going. Woo! Give me 4 more of these. More. Last one. All right, now that I'm at the top, right here, I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to do a tricep press, and then come back down. So I'm still staying on that angle, even though I'm getting pretty close to standing up nice and tall. I still have to keep my shoulders basically in front of my hips. I'm going to do 2 more. Woohoo! 1 more. And stay here. So of course you can combine those 2 moves. You go squat, come to here, press, come back down. Squat, press away. Please do not do the moves together. The results would not be good. You would fall down. If you're trying to do the squat and the tricep press together, you will stand up too tall. All right, we're going to do 1 more. That will be 5. Woo! And down. Nice job. Good, good, good job. All right, I'm going to turn around again. Shorten my straps just a little bit. Back up to knee high. I could keep them on, but I feel like I'm going to go out of camera range. So, I'll shorten them out. Grab a drink if you need a drink. And we're going to move on to a couple of other things. So we're going to work on some combo lunges and squats. So with my handles right here, I'm going to step to the side. I'm going to come up. I'm going to cross behind. So I'm going to go side, behind. So this is a lateral move, diagonal, behind. Same thing on the other side. So when I step out to the side, toes are facing straight ahead. So when I'm facing this way, my toes will be facing the door. So you're facing whatever your anchor point is. So you stepped out, come back in, you step behind. So I don't know if you can tell, I did not step giant behind and shift my way back to here. I stepped with my foot just on the outside of the front foot. That way, my knee of the back foot is right behind the back of my front knee. Feet disappear, and then you come up just like that. So we'll do one side and the other side. All right, you're facing your ankle point, standing up nice and tall. Feet are together. Start with our right foot. Side, behind. And again, because I'm on carpet, I can tap my knee down on the ground. That's your goal. Is to be able to get down far enough to get that knee down. So hang on tight. And if you wanted to put a balance challenge in, you would step out. You're going to come up with that knee. You're going to step behind and tap. Go out, raise it up, behind, tap. Let's do one more. I have no idea what number we're at. Up, behind, together. Nice job. Woo! Okay, I'm going to slide sideways a little bit so I don't hit the wall. Other side. So step to the side, foot in, behind. Very good. Side, behind. Okay, so now if you want to add that balance, drive the knee up and then behind. Whoops, I forgot to put my foot down. This is more advanced. High knee. So the only time your foot touches the floor is either behind you or out to the side. One more. Woo! And in. Nice job. Thought we were moving pretty fast, so let's make me huff and puff a little bit. Take a little rest. All right, we're going to do a couple more moves. Biceps and triceps. Both are a challenge, but they're pretty awesome. So, on the strap, can't do this. Nope. Doesn't work. So we have to use our vector, get our handles nice and high in the air. So, what we're going to do, you really have your hands like this, or like this. So I'm going to flip them over so my fingers are up and the knuckles are down. I am going to step in to between my handles, and my handles are touching my temples. Here's your temples right here, right here. So this is my finish and my start position. I'm looking right at my ankle point, back my feet up just a little bit. I'm going to come back and then come up. So right now I have my toes down, so I'm just sliding from the front of my foot to the back of my foot. So other than bending, are my elbows doing anything? No, they're not. They're staying right up in the air. And you want to be in a spot where you can extend your arms all the way out. If this is too deep of an angle, back up. Oops, there we go. And then stand up. So I'm standing up much taller and up. If you like that angle, if you still want to work on that angle, pick your toes up, hands up, come in and out. In and out. If you want to make the angle deeper, you would walk in, hands up, out, and up. And I know that's not a super deep angle, but that's for you to decide what to do. So hopefully you're still doing your biceps, and now you're done. And we're going to stretch back, stretch those arms out a little bit. Whew. And we're going to flip right over into triceps. So tricep, we are facing away. Kind of the same move. So hands are nice and high. right in front of your shoulder. And I'm going to drop my head right between my two handles. So if I turn and face you, which is a little off balance for me, here comes my head right between, see right there, between my two handles and back. So now that I can keep myself well, I realize that I have my elbows like that a little bit. So I'm going to start here with my elbows down, then bring my hands in and come out. So if you had your elbows out to the side a little bit and came in, when you are in that bad position with your head right between your handles, you're going to put way too much pressure on the inside of your elbow joint. You're really going to feel it. But if you're doing it correctly, those triceps are going to go, what are you doing? They're going to start talking right away, just like that. So when you have your hand out here in front, you're going to keep your hand fixed, and this is going to stay level, but you're going to rotate a little bit so the inside of your elbow is facing upward, just like this. All right, so I'm going to come straight up from my ankle point, dropping out and in, out and in. So I have my heels up, so I'm in plank. But if that's too challenging, drop your heels down. So weight is distributed a little better. Do two more. One and two. Nice. All right. While we are in this position, we're going to stretch out a little bit. So hands on your handles. You're going to change. Put your hands on your straps. So you're going to walk out. Hopefully I won't walk out of camera range. There we go. You're going to come straight up. Look straight ahead. You just bend the elbows. And then come back up. So I am straight ahead, standing up straight, that's what I meant to say. I am not like this, and I'm not leaning. So you don't want to feel any pressure on your shoulder joints, you just want to feel the stretch. So you're going to stand up nice and tall, bend at the elbows, and come back up. So down and up and down. Do a couple more of those, that shoulder mobility. So what you were doing was this. Just standing there and going like this. Just like that, forward. You don't have it if you want to do it without a strap. Just come against the wall and go like that. The wall slide, the bent elbow. Great move. All right, how's everybody feeling? Pretty good? Good, good, good. Okay. We're going to stretch out a little bit. We're going to work on balance. So, I would like you to shorten your straps a little bit, more even. So I want your handle to be mid-thigh. So it may need to come up another 3-4 inches. Remember, you pulled out the buckle, lift up on the yellow tab. Okay. Facing your anchor point. So I'm going to extend my arms and just balance my fingers on top of the handle. In this position, when I step forward, my handle would hit my hip bone. Feet are right together. We're going to do what's called a plane. You can do it as an airplane, or which is arms out to the sides, or jet plane, which is arms straight forward. Hopefully you have lots of room, so you can do the airplane. So I'm going to do is hinge here, pick up my left leg, and balance. And bring it up. So you will, I'm going to switch to the other leg. So if your straps are too long, you'll get a little too top heavy, and then there's a ring up here at the top, and that will probably slide if your hands drop too low. So you got to have the straps the right length, readjust them, and just give me a balance. Up and down. Other side. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. And then back in. Good job. Hopefully you're feeling nice and loose, a little stronger from doing this workout. Two more things. We're going to do a figure 4, so I'm going to walk in between my handles, feet together, pick up my left foot and cross it over my right knee, and drop down into the stretch, and hold it. Look at your anchor point, and just hold. Bring it up. So you should have felt the big old stretch in the left hip, which is the foot that was on top. Try the same thing on the other side. Sit down. Good, good, good. Drop it down. And back up. Very nice. So now you can drop your straps down, and you can still hang on to your straps if you want to, or if that's too wiggly, you can put your hand on the wall, which is what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to pick up my foot and then press my knees together. Hold it right there. So if this is really hard to do, because I have this door or wall right behind me, I can put my hands here, and then I can lift my toe up, and then kind of lean back. I'm trying to get these two legs parallel and feel the stretch right there up through the hip flexor. You can also put your foot on a chair or whatever. Okay, so other leg. I'm going to go across. Now I'll turn around. Once I'm here, I'm going to drop my shoulders down, stretch them out. Oh, that feels so good. All right. Give me your nice deep cleansing breath. Exhale. I want to thank you for joining me today for this little mini TRX workout, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Have a great day.